Hi, my name is Intan Aisyah binti Abdurrahman. I am a fashion student from Yatem Shah Alam. My matric number is 20233999505. So, I'm going to talk about informative speech for my ELC 590. Children. Children is a God gift for us humans to take care as best as possible. The percentage of couples who are not blessed with children despite years of marriage in our country is increased. That is, 88% of them are not blessed with children despite being married for a long time. Does the audience know that child is something valuable? Even children can give us a lot of sustenance in our life. Therefore, here I am today not to talk about the importance of children to human, but I will talk about a very serious cases that happen in our country with the highest percentage in Malaysia, maybe around 80 to 90%, which is the case of dumping babies among young people. You must be wondering why there are cases of baby dumping. Among the most obvious reason is free association. Free association is something teenagers do without parental supervision, as if they are too social without limits. It can lead to some pregnancies without marriage, and then they threw the baby away because they are afraid of their parents. The cause of baby dumping from the free association can be prevented by parents if they monitor their children's association, that is, it not too free. Next, baby dumping can also happen due to the financial depression. Teenagers who need money are willing to sell their bodies without thinking about the risk or what will happen next. And then they get pregnant and they throw away their baby also because of money. Something like they do not have enough money to support themselves and also their babies. Therefore, teenagers who lack religious education and moral value are also among the reasons for abandoning babies. Many teenagers today lack religious education because they do not realize how important religious knowledge is in a person's life. Religion forbids its adherents from committing immorality and degrading self-respect. Teenagers who lack religious education indeed easy to make mistakes such as discarding a born baby. There are three most important rules to reduce the problem of dumping babies among these teenagers. Among them is the role of authorities and NGO bodies to overcome the problem of dumping babies. The authorities, especially the police, need to combat the spread of pornography material through the eyes of the community, especially the youth. In addition, the police also need to sentence those who are guilty to live in prison. Therefore, they will be more careful when socializing and avoid relationships that go beyond religious boundaries. NGO's body should run early-stage religious and social education programs more effectively and comprehensively. Emphasis on education is very important to make the community aware, especially the youth, with accurate information so as not to get caught up in social symptoms involving the crime of baby dumping. Next, the most important and the closest role to teenagers is the role of their parents. The role of parents is to educate their children to be moral and not easily influenced by social phenomena that hinder religion. Perfect religious education should be given as early as possible to the children to guide them toward godliness. Teenagers who have a strong faith will not easily get caught up in this social phenomena because they can distinguish which is good and which is bad. Any mother should also supervise their association of children so that they do not get caught up in the illegal and immoral ads such as having free sex. Finally, the role of the mass media is also important in giving exposure to the effect of baby dumping to the outside community needs to be emphasized. Motivational programs and awareness campaigns should be implemented by the media, which are very useful and meaningful. For the example, graphic exposure and true stories about someone who has abandoned a baby will raise awareness among the teenagers. In conclusion, the fact is all levels of society should unite and apply various approaches to solve the problem of this social phenomenon. Every individual, including parents, need to be aware and play a special role in ensuring that children do not get stuck with social systems that damage their future. The challenge of dealing with social symptoms, especially those involving the dumping of babies, need to be given more attention and taken seriously. Thus, something needs to be done before it becomes a social disease that is difficult to cure that will indirectly tarnish the country's name in the eye of the world. Because teenagers and young people will determine the direction and realize the mission because they are the heirs of the country in the future. So that's all from me for my informative speech today. Let's all of us together help each other to prevent this problem of baby dumping of our teenagers in our country. Thank you.